everybody. I'm in Edinburgh today. I'll take a wee wander around some historical sites. So come with me and join me on the journey. That public house right there is Deacon Brodie's Tavern. We'll talk about Brodie in a wee while. And the pub itself inside is beautiful. It's slightly expensive for any drinks. People get out the road and I'll show you this plaque. There's a pub down there called the Jolly Judge, which is a fantastic wee cosy pub to go and have a drink in. It's really nice from the inside. And behind me is St Giles Cathedral. St Giles Cathedral is a small church that once stood here around 900 years ago. It's not until the 14th century that it was extended to a Gothic style church. King David I founded St Giles in 1124, and during this time the bond between Rome and the Scotland Church was becoming closer together, and John Knox was buried here. We'll talk about John Knox in a wee while. So come with me and look into the Cathedral of St Giles. Hello. No problem. It's one of the best cathedrals in Edinburgh. It's said at a certain time of the day, because of the sunlight beaming in the windows, it causes a really nice reflection on the pillars and in the centre of the floor. Need to look up on the website to see when that happens. And there's the story of John Knox. This has come up to Edinburgh Castle. I'm not going into the castle today. Next month I'm coming to see Marty Pellow here. He's a singer who was in Wet Wet Wet, the band. So I'll take a photo from inside the castle then. So far this is all I'm going to see of the castle. I'm not going any further than here, but here's Edinburgh Castle. It's getting set up at the moment for some kind of performance that's happening. And that's back down the road. It's too big to do in one day, so if you're going to come here, come for a couple of days so you can see absolutely everything. I'm coming back in a couple of weeks to do part 2 of this video, and I'll take you around like Harry Potter locations and film locations. And up just beside that open air tour bus we've got Greyfriars Bobby. Everybody's stroking the nose for good luck. I'll tell you about Greyfriars Bobby in 2 wee seconds. Greyfriars Bobby is the most loyal dog in Scotland. In the mid 1800s, Bobby was a lovable Skye Terrier and the best friends to John Grey, a respected constable in Edinburgh's police force. When John fell ill, Bobby stayed by his side until John passed away, and Bobby sat at the grave for 14 years until Bobby passed away in 1872. Now we're going into Greyfriars Kirk. This is where the graveyard of Bobby the dog that you've just seen is. And there's the grave of little Greyfriars Bobby, the most loyal and devoted dog in Edinburgh. And it's known as if you come to his grave, you bring some sticks to show your respect for the dog. So everybody's putting sticks down. There's wee Bobby. A beautiful dog. Greyfriars Kirkyard's also known to be where Harry Potter's arch nemesis is Tom Riddle. The kirk dates back to the 16th century. It was built on the site of a pre-Reformation. It became the first post of Reformation in Edinburgh, opening in 1620. And the kirk played a role in Scottish formation and included a signing of the National Convent in 1638. If anybody's looking for a good time, a good night out, Boteco do Brasil in Edinburgh as well as do Boteco in Glasgow is a fantastic night out, and it looks like they're going under refurbishment and a bit of a change, but it's definitely worth going to visit. Anybody wants to go and see a show, you've got the Festival Theatre right there, and across the road from it you've got the Surgeons Museum, and would you like to go in? It's not for the faint-hearted. So this museum is one of the oldest museums in Scotland. It's been open to the public since 1832. There's a collection of medical equipment inside, and it shows how Scotland became a powerhouse for medicine, and emphasising how it would be like to be a student all the years ago studying medicine. So let's go in to Surgeons Hall. Again, it's not for the faint-hearted, and it's not something that you wanted to see right there. There is the Hollywood Distillery. You get whisky tasting tours, and it's open 7 days a week. There's a wee shop, and there's Arthur's Seat. And to get to the distillery, there's a police station at the end of the road there. Just come down the side of the police station. Here's a wee fact in case anybody didn't know. Edinburgh has got a nickname called Aldreekie, and Aldreekie means smoky. They used to call the Aldreekie because of the coal fires that they had back in the day. It just filled the whole of Edinburgh with smoke from the coal fires, and it was an absolute disaster because nobody could see anything. Everybody, I've just come down the stairs behind me. I've put myself in a dangerous situation there. Where the distillery is, there's no way of getting to where I'm going, like the dynamic earth. If you're in a group, you're fine, but coming down the stairs there is going through a wooded area. I didn't feel very safe coming down that way, but there was a traffic warden. They were doing his parking tickets and stuff for the cars that parked on the side of the road, and I asked him if he could walk me down to where I am now, and he was very, very much obliged to help me. So I got myself out of a dodgy situation there, but in the next couple of weeks I'm going to do a video on tips on how to travel solo safely. I've travelled quite a lot by myself, and I've felt not too bad travelling by myself, but there's certain aspects of travelling by yourself you need to be careful, and like obviously take care of your safety. So I'm going to do a couple of tips and tricks on how to be safe as a solo traveller, for men and ladies, in the next couple of weeks. But I'm safe. The traffic warden helped me come down through the woods, so I'm okay, I'm fine, so it's all good. That right there is a part of Arthur's Seat. Arthur's Seat's a good wee climb if you've got the ability to do it. Physically fit enough to do it, sorry. And that white building that's in front of you, just there, is the dynamic earth, and that's where we're heading. But I'm not going to the dynamic earth, I'm going to wait for a tour bus. I'm going to do a tour round about Edinburgh. But that's dynamic earth. I'm about to jump on one of the tour buses and see what else there is. And in the backdrop, that's Arthur's Seat. Like, you need to be physically fit to walk up there. But jumping on the bus, I'll show you the rest of Edinburgh. Right, everybody, I'm off the bus and I'm going up there. It's a bit of a climb. Welcome to Carlton Hill. More stairs that I shouldn't be doing. Two ways you can go. You can go straight on that way, it'll take you around the long road and a good view of Edinburgh, or you can come up here. Anybody who's come to do Carlton Hill, it's a bit of a walk uphill. That's how uphill it is. I'm absolutely buggered and I haven't even came very far. I've not got information on that statue, monument. Yeah, there we go. It's Scottish Enlightenment. There's Edinburgh Castle in the background. 1 o'clock every day. The gun goes off, the 1 o'clock gun. And today I've walked from just around about there, all the way up there, over to there, and round and down. I'm absolutely done in. It was a good walk. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's going under reconstruction at the moment up there. It's a viewing platform, and where are we? Over there where the cranes are. That's where I'm hoping to go before I have to go home. It's a good view. Last now on the blue route. I'm heading down to Leith. I will do a couple of videos down at Leith and showing what there is there. You can also get a green route and a red route that'll take you around about Edinburgh. Stay with me and I might go on one of those visits. There's a famous song about Leith from the Proclaimers, a Scottish brother duo. It's called Sunshine on Leith. I'll play a little bit for you at the moment. on the green route now. I'm not going to do all of this route because I've walked like majority of the route. So I'll do a wee bit of the route and then I'll get off the bus and head for the train home. Yeah, come with me and I'll show you the other places in Edinburgh that we haven't done yet. But again, we're coming back like in a couple of weeks to do a proper walk around. I'm outside the Childhood Museum. I've finished doing the green tour bus. I'm heading home after I've been inside the Childhood Museum, which is right there. Come and see what you remember from your past. I never collected any dolls myself, I found it too creepy. But I know a few people that did. I did have Barbies though. I played with Barbies. Finished having my wee look about Edinburgh. Oh sorry. I'll come back and I'll come back in a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and do a part 2. Because Edinburgh's a big place and it can't be done in all in one video. So I'll come back in a couple of weeks and do part 2 of it. I'm going to get food now and then head home. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll show you what I've got to eat and I'll wrap up the video. That hotel right there is the world famous, well, Edinburgh's famous Balmoral Hotel. At the top of the tower you'll see a clock. That clock is four minutes fast because it helps people get to their trains, and at New Year it's the only time that the clock gets put to the right time because it celebrates New Year's Eve here in Edinburgh, but any other time it's 4 minutes fast. That's me on the train now. I didn't get anything to eat, but I'll probably get something when I go off at the stop that I'm going to. Thank you for watching my video, hope it was alright. I'll come back another day and do part 2. And just I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you do enjoy my video, and I'll keep trying my best to make more. Enjoy your night. Bye.